Hey there, great afternoon, everybody. Come on in the room. It's Tuesday. Um, Welcome to Lunchtime Empowerment Talks with Dr. Vaughn. I am Dr. Shavonna Whitehead, and it's always my privilege, my honor, and pleasure to come and share with you. So come on in the room. Come chat with me. I'm going to share this on my page, and I hope you will too. As you're coming in the room, say hello. As you are coming in the room, say hello. Welcome to Lunchtime Empowerment Talks. Great evening, great afternoon. I'm sorry. It is indeed an amazing. Hope your day is off to an amazing start. Come on in the room. Come on in the room. Say hello. It is Tuesday. Hey, Keisha. Hey, Melissa. Hey, Maurice. How are you? Listen, it is Tuesday. Hey, Butterfly. Listen, I am still trying to recover from this weekend, but I am grateful and I'm excited. If you're coming in the room, please like and share this video. We're going to have a little chat. Hey, Brijanay, how are you? Let's see. My phone is not letting me. Let's see what we're doing here. We had an amazing topic today. Hey, we got an amazing topic today as I want to chat with you because our topic today is stay focused. Our topic today. Hey, my cousin is on here. The topic today is stay focused. And you're probably saying, Dr. Vaughn, that sounds so elementary. But let me tell you why the Lord gave me this whole topic of stay focused. Listen, hey, Octavia, how are you? Listen, everything may not always go the way you want it to go. And a lot of times, things may not even pan out. You may start out one way and it may seem like the whole world shifts and goes another direction. Hey, Les, how are you? It may seem like you have it all mapped out. I mean, you have it all written out. You have it all figured out. And the minute that you start doing something, it seems like the whole world shifts. The minute that you start on a journey and you just think that you got your footing, you think that you have everything. Hey, sis, you think that you have everything in control. And right when you think you have everything in control, everything shifts. It seems like all hell breaks loose. Things go haywire. Family gets crazy. Friends get strange. Circumstances get unruly. And sometimes we get distracted, even going the way we thought it was. I wanted to share with you today, and what some of us need to understand is you got to be able to stay focused even in the midst of the winds blowing. You got to learn how to stay focused, even in the midst of the storm, even in the midst of the fire, even in the midst of the circumstances. You have to learn how to stay focused. Well, Dr. Vaughn, what do you mean? Here's the dynamic. Hey, Nana, my niece is on here. The reason why I say you have to stay focused is because if you can only keep pushing to your goal when everything's going good, then it's not worth fighting for. If, in fact, everything was meant to be easy, the Lord would have never said, in this world you will have tribulation, but be of good cheer. I've already overcome the world. So when you talk about there's purpose and destiny, you have to already prepare yourself, secure your footing, and know that some hell about to come. Okay. Why do you say that? Because the minute that you're doing good, the minute that you're fulfilling purpose, the enemy is coming. He doesn't want you to fulfill purpose. But we will get so easily distracted and we will start looking at people. We won't see it as the spirit in people. We will start looking at people. But sometimes, have you ever taken a chance to actually consider that sometimes God is shaking up things because they weren't meant to be there in the first place? Ooh. I don't think nobody liked what I just said. Have you ever considered the fact that God is shaking up some things because it was never supposed to be there in the first place? I'll say it again. Have you ever considered that the reason all hell is breaking loose is because what you were connected to, you were never supposed to be connected to in the first place? Sometimes things have to be shaken up for some of us to even realize we don't belong there. I said, come on, now I can share it. Sometimes we have to realize that we've been connected to things that we should have never been connected to in the first place. And so when you are connected to something that you should have never been connected to, hell will begin to break loose. Sometimes God is shaking up things to put it together. Sometimes God is shaking up things to put it together. I'll say it again. Sometimes God is shaking up things to put it together. But you have to be so committed to your destiny, so committed to your purpose that you don't allow the shaking to distract you from looking forward and going toward what God says for you. We get so easily distracted. The minute something doesn't go our way, we throw temper tantrums. We've fallen out. We all over social media. We're bleeding all over the place. We're complaining about what's not going right. We're telling everybody who will listen about who done us wrong and why we didn't do this and why this didn't work. And every time I try to do this, nothing works. But we never take the time to actually zone in and really stay focused on what God has. We're so focused on everything else but what God has for us. We're so focused on what everybody else is doing, but what God has for us. You got to stop looking to the left or to the right about your validation. What God has given you is before you. The more you keep looking over here, the more you keep looking over there, the more behind you're going to be. This has nothing to do with the attacks that's coming. Most of us have gotten distracted because we're looking at everything else but what we're supposed to be looking at. Okay, somebody tell somebody zoom in. Come on, tell somebody zoom in. Come on, tell somebody zoom in. It is time for you to zoom in so much on your purpose and your destiny that you don't have time to consider anything else that's going on around you. You have to zoom in so heavy that you can't even, your zooming in has consumed you to the point where I can't even think about what you're doing. That's right. Come on, say it, niece. He's trying to teach you. We're so distracted. We've become such a distracted people that we're looking at the wrong thing. And then when we look at the wrong thing, we begin to speak the wrong thing. I'm trying to help you. When you begin to look at the wrong thing, you begin to speak the wrong thing. Let me say it one more time. When you begin to look at the wrong thing, you begin to speak the wrong thing. Because as long as you're looking at what she's doing, what he's doing, who's not supporting you, who's not backing you, you will begin to speak more about the negative going on in your life than you will begin about the purpose and destiny that God is trying to manifest. You will be so distracted by looking at things that you begin to speak the wrong thing. Okay? When you look at the wrong thing, you speak the wrong thing because your eyes, a lot of the time, determine what you say. Okay. Hey, Daddy, how are you? A lot of the time, your eyes will make you say things that God is not declaring over your life. But tell somebody, I got to see beyond what I see. I have to see beyond what I see. What are you saying, Dr. Vaughn? When I say stay focused, that means though I got everything around me says I'm in turmoil. Everything around me says that God is not going to manifest what he's going to say. But if I stay focused to what he said and see beyond what I see, then this won't consume me. I'll say it again. When I stay focused on what he said and see beyond what I see, then what I see won't consume me. I'll say it again. If I stay focused on what he said and not what I see, then what I see won't consume me. Yep. Tell somebody I won't be consumed. Tell somebody I won't be consumed. I won't be consumed. And let me come and tell you another thing. With God, nothing is wasted. Okay. Okay. Woo, come on, Jesus. With God, nothing is wasted. I'll say it one more time. With God, nothing is wasted. So for all of you beating yourself up saying, I'm behind time, I'd have missed my mark, I'd have missed my open door, I'd have missed that. I came to tell you, with God, nothing is wasted. With God, nothing is wasted. Why are you saying that, Dr. Vaughn? Because even where I drop the ball, God can use that as a teachable moment so that I'll never do it again. With God, nothing is wasted. Even at the point where I made a mistake and I got distracted, God can use that so that I never get distracted in that area again. With God, nothing is wasted. Everything that I am going through, God has said, it's all working for my good. Come on. For I reckon that the sufferings of this present time do not compare to the glory, which means though I may be suffering with these eyes and even with my feelings and my emotions, there is still an eternal weight of glory that God is producing. Nothing with God is wasted. With God, nothing is wasted. Guess what? The betrayal is still going to work for me. The abandonment is still going to work for me. Where I fell in the pothole is still going to work for me. Where I made the mistake is still going to work for me. Where I got distracted is still going to work for me. May it take me a little bit longer because of my decisions? It possibly may. But guess what? It taught me something. So God still used that for my good. Okay. God will still use that for my good. So with God, nothing is wasted. But we have to get to a point. I said we have to get to a point where we realize that we have to stay focused. It's so easy to get consumed by what you're going through, and it will cause you to miss your footing. It will cause you to miss your step. It will cause you to second guess what God say. It will cause you to doubt whether or not you can. It will cause you to question who God said you are. It getting distracted will cause you to lose your focus on what God is actually doing. Tell somebody I got to see the bigger picture. I got to see the bigger picture. I got to see the bigger picture. Got to see the bigger picture. And I know some of y'all probably saying, Dr. Vaughn, you don't know all the hell that I'm going through. You have no clue. You don't know. I got issues with my children. I got issues with my marriage. My money is funny. I got issues where I live. I got issues with the church. I got issues with this. I got issues over here. Dr. Vaughn, you don't know. I got issue after issue after issue. How in the world can you tell me to stay focused? How can you tell me to stay focused? Why? It said, set your affection on things above. If I stay focused on up here, what down here won't consume me? What do you mean by up there? When I stay focused on him, he will give me the strength to navigate this. When I stay focused on him, he will give me the ability and the tools to navigate this. When I stay focused on him, he will give me that paddle to roll through the storm that I'm facing. When I stay focused on him, he'll give me that raincoat to weather the storm that I'm in right now so I can stay protected and dry. When I stay focused on him, he'll give me the boots to be able to climb the mountain that I'm facing. When I stay focused on him, he will become the raven that will feed me in the drought that I'm experiencing. When I stay focused on him, he will become the very light that's in the middle of the darkest valley of my life. When I stay focused on him. Okay. Whew, stay focused. Somebody just stay focused. Stay focused. Just stay focused. Stay focused. Stay focused. Stay focused. Stay focused. I know it seems so elementary, but some of us are having the hardest time. I know it seems so elementary, but some of us are having the hardest time. Some of us are really struggling with staying focused. We know up here what he said, but our emotions keep getting us distracted. We know up here what he said, but our emotions keep throwing us out of whack. We know in our heart what he said, but our emotions keep making us second guess. We know exactly what he said, but we are allowing people to make us lose the focus that we've developed with God. So, stay focused. That's today. That's your push today. That's your lunchtime empowerment today. Stay focused. Life will throw winds at you. The enemy will come at you. You will sometimes make the wrong decision. Don't get stuck there. Shake yourself. Realize that where you were wrong. Ask for forgiveness and keep pushing. There's nobody perfect but the Father. I'll say it again. There's no one perfect but the Father. There's no one perfect but God. So therefore, you have to stop beating yourself up when you make a mistake. But make it a teachable moment. Learn from it. Shake yourself. repent, and move on. Come here, David, create in me a clean heart and renew the right spirit in me. Would you say, David, I was a man after God's own heart because I knew that even when I made a failure, I knew where to go. Okay. Even when I mess up, I know where to go. I go to him. I don't dwell in my mess up. I go to him and I say, refocus me. I'll say it again. Even when I mess up, I go to him, confess what I did, and say, refocus me. All right, I got off track. I was off track, God, for about a week. My mind was all crazy. Now refocus me. The problem is we have gotten so arrogant and we've gotten so cocky and we've gotten so prideful that we don't want to admit that we were the ones that was wrong. We don't want to admit we made a mistake. I did, and now, God, I'm repenting. Now refocus me. I ain't going to dwell here. I will not dwell here. I will not dwell where I fell. I will not dwell where I made the mistake. I will not dwell where I messed up. That's not where I dwell. That is just a part of this journey. But when I look back, I can actually tell you guys where I fell, and I can tell you what I learned when I fell. Tell somebody, stay focused. Stay focused. Stay focused. The winds are going to come, y'all. The rocks are going to be thrown. The people are going to walk away. Stay focused. Stay focused. It may not even make sense. Stay focused. You may got more questions than you got answers, but stay focused. Trust me. He that hath begun a good work in you shall perform it. I don't care what the journey is. I don't care how long it takes to get there. But you need to stay focused on what he said. Not what Bobby said, not what Michelle said, not what Ann said, not what Barbara said. It does not matter. I appreciate you appreciate all of their input. But at the end of the day, what he said is the only thing that matters. And if nobody else co-signs what he said, you better zone in. Zone in. Zone in. And only stay focused on what he said. Trust me. It's going to be worth it. Trust me. It's going to be worth it. That's right. Stay focused. Trust me. It's going to be worth it. And no, it doesn't always feel good. Trust me. I can tell you some stories. It don't always feel good. My journey ain't always felt good. My journey has not always been good. But I can tell you that my journey always worked for my good. I can tell you that my journey brought me to where I am now. I can tell you that what God promised me years ago, I'm seeing now. I can tell you that the manifestation of what God spoke over my life, I am seeing now. Because I had to zone in. I had to zone all of this out. I had to zone all of this out and zone in. Stop looking at the wrong things, guys. Stop looking at the wrong things. Stay focused. Stay focused. Stay focused. Trust me. I promise you, I wouldn't tell you nothing I ain't experienced. It's going to be worth it after a while. Don't be distracted by the chaos that's going on around you. Just know that God using the chaos to get you to where you got to be. And I'll say it again. See beyond what you see. See beyond what you see. See beyond what you see. Don't let what you see with these eyes consume you from what you know God is doing in your life. And so that's today's Lunchtime Empowerment Talk, is to stay focused. And I promise you, I pray that you will just continue to allow God to manifest what he's doing in your life. Listen, we got somewhere to go. It's too much at stake to be distracted, y'all. It's too much at stake to be distracted. God got too much in store for you and I. God got too much in store for you and I for us to be distracted. We don't have time to be distracted. We can't afford to be distracted because God is about to do some major things. And we do not have time to be distracted by stuff that don't matter. Stuff by insignificant things that don't matter. Just tell somebody, stay focused. Stay focused. And so It is my hope and my prayer that you have received something today that will push you to actually have you zone in and to actually stay focused on the work that God is doing in you. Don't get discouraged. Shake yourself and keep pushing. You might get frustrated, but shake yourself and keep pushing. You might get weary, but shake yourself and keep pushing. You might even feel lonely, but shake yourself and keep pushing. Listen, just stay focused. And listen, thank you to each and every one of you that supported the Restore Your Raw Empowerment Brunch this past weekend. Listen, God met us there and blew my mind. And even with that, even when it got weary, I was determined to stay focused. And guess what? God did what he did. I can't take nothing from it. God did what he did. And so to each and every one of you that were there, thank you for sharing. The t-shirts and stuff will be up on the website tonight. So you can purchase the t-shirts will come out. One of them says, I came out with something to say. One of the t-shirts says roar, restore, overcome, affirm, and release. And the other t-shirt says, hear me clearly, the goal is whole. So those 3 t-shirts will be up on our website tonight, and you'll be able to post them. I'll make sure I post them on there. But listen, the Lord met us at the brunch, and we are super excited about the work that he is doing. I'm humbled and I'm honored about anything that the Lord gives to my hand and that he trusts me with. For I'm not worthy, but God knows I'm grateful. And so, listen, make sure you stay subscribed right down there or to the website, www.shavonnawhitehead.com, so you can stay connected to all the things that we have coming up. My team and I will be meeting within the next couple of weeks. They don't know it. They probably going to hear it just now. In the next couple of weeks, because we got some more things that we got to do this year and some things that are coming up. And so, listen, stay connected to us. Stay connected to us and listen, embrace what God is doing in you. So today, simply stay focused. Hope you have an amazing day on purpose. And remember, share this with somebody and help them to be strengthened in this season. I love each and every one of you. Talk to you later.